Hi everyone, welcome. So in this video we're going to talk about how can we get the market data. So basically we will try to get the live market data, because obviously in every strategy that we want we need the live market data. So for that, again, I'm taking you to the program.cs and I'm going to call this market.main, and this is our main code. Before I show you that, let me tell you from where I'm getting the code. So if you go to the documentation page on the left side under data API, we have three important parts: the quotes, the market depth, and the option chain. So the first part is the quotes. So I've obviously copied the first part, and this is the function that I've copied, the get stock quotes. Similarly, under market depth, once you click on C#, you have the get market depth, and again if you go to option chain and if you click on C#, you will get the options chain. So I've copied all of them and I've just added them here. So let me show you the code part now. So again, I'm reading the client ID and the access token, and let's say we want to run this get stock quotes, and I want to get the data for TCS and IRFC. And these are the functions that I've copied from the documentation page. We have the get stock quotes, the get market depth, and the option chain. I have not made any changes. It is directly from that documentation page. So let's run the code now. So I just have to do the .NET run, and you can see we have got the results. So we have only running the get stock quotes firstly, and you can see we are getting the data for TCS as well as IRFC. So you can see we are getting the name, the symbol, the price change today in terms of percentage. So obviously the markets have fallen drastically. The prices, what is the current ask, the current bid, what was the opening price, what is the highest price of the day, the lowest price of the day, the previous closing price, the volume. In fact, you can find all this information here also. So if you come here and if you click on quotes, you will see all the information that we are getting. So what is all that information? So you can get more details of the response attributes. So in case you do not know what this means, you can get more details about here. But the idea is we're getting a lot of things here, and very importantly we are getting something called an ATP, which is the average traded price, because something this is new. A lot of times I have not noticed this in other brokers. We are also getting the volume traded, and we also get some more details about the company itself, like the short name and all. And similarly you can see the same details we are getting for IRFC also. So that is the first method. Let me show you the second one now. So I'm going to call the get market depth now. So I'm just making that enabled. I'm going to first clear it, and then I'm going to again run it. And now I'm running it only for TCS, and you can see here for TCS I've got the market depth. So again, before we see, let's go to market depth here and see what all we are going to get. So in this case, we are going to get the market depth. A market depth basically means the list of bid and ask prices. So as you can see here, we will get a list of best bids and best ask prices, and then again something similar to what we got in the previous one. We'll get the OHLC, we'll get the current LTP, we will also get the volume traded, the average price, and so on and so forth. So again, you can see here you have the TCS, you have the best asks here along with the price and the volume. You will also have the best bid. So this is especially useful for people who want to check the bid and ask before they trade. And then you have the open, high, low, close for the day. You also have the current LTP, which is 3170, the ATP, the lower circuit value and the upper circuit value. And in case you were doing it on let's say futures and options, you would have also got information about the expiry and so on and so forth. So this is the second function. And the third function, which is option chain, is let's try this out. So again, I'm getting the code from here. We are getting the code of let's take the symbol of TCS only, and one strike count. So again, you can understand from here. So this is the symbol. Basically we want to pass the symbol for which we want to get the option chain. The strike count basically means how many strikes we want to test for, and once we get it, we will get all the information about all the different strikes. So it will tell us the open interest, the expiry date, the best, again the best bid or ask, and the current LTP and things like that. So again, let's run the code again, and let's see if we are getting the results of the option chain. And yes, we have. As you can see here, we've got the results of the option chain now. So it is telling me for different expiry. So as you can see here, it is giving me the results for 3 expiry, which is April, May and June. and for each of these, first it is telling me the India VIX data. Then this is where it is starting with the option chain. So for TCS, it is telling me the symbol, the current TCS value. So this is the normal TCS, this is the equity. And if you come down, it will start telling me for the options also. So this is 3140 put, this is 3150 put, this is 3160 put, and this is 3160 call, again 3180 put. So all the different strike prices, and again you can get the best bid and best ask. What is the FYERS token, the current LTP, the open interest, the volumes, the previous a lot of information essentially. So you're getting a lot of information, and again based on that we can create our strategies and we can do our trading. So this is how we will get market data. Obviously we will be using market data a lot because most of the strategies require market data. So we will be using this function again later when we create our strategies. Thank you for joining. I will be seeing you in the next video.